Leaders say that they now have a plan to avoid a government shutdown this weekend. Leaders unveiled a stopgap spending plan last night, and it appears to have bipartisan support in both chambers. It moves the funding deadline from Friday to March 14th, and it provides almost $100 billion in disaster aid. Much of that is for FEMA's Relief Fund, the Small Business Administration's disaster loan program, and assistance for farmers. But the bill has some Republicans angry with Speaker Mike Johnson. A House GOP leadership vote is set for January 3rd. All right.